1, 2.
Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me. I can see you. You can see me.
To me, to you, to you.
Yeah, and I'm not sure whether anybody else can hear us.
Can you somebody confirm it in the chat that they can hear us?
So there we go. Because Paul's getting a little bit irate, and I don't know why I'm getting irate, really.
Oh, you were,
because I'm normally a laid-back chap.
Oh, loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Oh, there you go.
Thank you, and good evening to the Real Honest Ghost.
Yeah, good evening, Dom. Good evening, Kelsey Love.
Yes.
And there you go. So there's 5 sat in the back somewhere, but don't know who they are.
So, yeah, we had a little bit of a technical issue there.
We did.
But Paul's expertise sorted it out.
Yeah.
You know, folks, you were quite calm there.
I was, wasn't I? I think I only swore about 4 times.
He told me off for not speaking when I should, but other than that, we're all right. We're all
yeah.
right. So
you could have played some music in the background or something. That would have been cracking, wouldn't it?
This week anyway.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Sharon, good evening, love.
Oh, hey up, Sharon. Listen, Sharon, I ain't falling out with you, you're still one of my faves. You weren't Kelsey. She were complaining the other day, saying that she thought I want a fave.
Oh, right.
She's always, I love Sharon to bits.
There you go. Yeah, week's been okay.
It's been okay, has it?
Yeah. Just the same as normal, Bobby. I don't go out. I'm a troglodyte. I stay in.
Right.
I spend 7 days in my flat.
You just go out when the doctor tells you to.
Yeah, I go to the quacks if I have to. I go to the hospital if I have to.
Yeah.
I don't do any shopping because I get them all to bring it to me.
Oh, well, that's good, isn't it? Oh,
do
you use that online thing?
Yeah, I use Morrison's.
Right.
And then I also use Deliveroo.
Oh, right.
So if I want something in a rush, I use Deliveroo.
Oh, of course, yeah. They're them come on a bike and that, don't they? And,
yeah. It's normally within half an hour. So
that's good, is that? So what I don't do, wife does online shopping. Which,
it's okay.
She does Asda.
And I always shop at Morrison's because I have their card, More card or whatever it's called. And of course, when you shop online, you still get your points.
Right.
So it's
yeah.
It's okay.
Sharon's an issue there. I don't know if you can understand it.
Sharon, just noticed Grandad got wrong link for my YouTube, Kelsey. I don't know what that means, Sharon, but if you try and explain a little bit more.
Kelsey might know what it means.
Just notice Grandad got wrong link for my YouTube.
Mr. Shepherd.
All right.
Dion's
Yvonne this. Yeah, good evening, Dion. So Sharon, do you mean on my channel? Because I have it on the front thing of my channel.
She's got a channel, hasn't she?
Yeah, but I've got her on the chat on my channel.
Right.
I got the link what it came up with when you type a name, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what it's about. For my channel, she's put so. Anyway, Kelsey might understand what it means, but
I think I understand, and I shall look at it when we finish this.
Check the link, yeah.
This little chat. Kelsey, you're always on the phone, love. Get off the phone.
Yeah, Kelsey, Sharon's on about a channel issue. I don't know if you know about it. You look like Kelsey.
Sharon, on my channel, you ain't ye got me as he subs low.
Mine's got meaty 300. I don't.
I presume meaty means nearly.
Right.
I know what she means. It's if you go to my Cheg's Grandad channel, you know, the YouTube channel, not the studio, the channel itself, and it gives you who's my buddies or stuff like that. I can't remember what it's called now, but I've got 3 in there.
Right.
Oh, I'm in the wrong fucking one now. Yeah. So I'll have a look, Sharon, and see if I can find the right one that I've got you for. So there you go.
Well, I've had no issues again with my bloody knee and my hip and back and forth with bloody pain. But hey, you have to get on with it. It's terrible.
I've got some real strong cocodamil. Do you want some?
Well, I'll tell you what they gave. That's it. Well, that's not, you know, that's what bloody wife and neighbour does all the time. They're always swapping bloody medicine.
I've got huggins of them.
Well, they gave me cocodamol, strong ones. Well, they put me on a certain dose, and it worked for a short while. Then they'd upped it because it had stopped working, and it worked again for a short while, and it stopped. Then they put me on tramadol, which is a lot stronger. And
well, in tramadol, I don't know what you call it. A nutty slack thing.
Oh,
nutty slack. Don't know what you call it.
Well,
tramadol.
Anyway.
It seems to be one of them that downers.
Oh, I don't know. Oh,
well,
you mean
it sounds like it.
Chills,
yeah.
Well, I don't know, but that worked for a while. Then they upped that again, and that didn't work. So now they've given me a patch, a stick on my chest, and it releases pain release slowly. But it's it. I'm using that with paracetamol. That seems to be working now. But you see all this because they won't do an operation. But 8th of next month, I've got an appointment to have an injection in it. Now, this injection is cortisone, apparently.
Oh, right, okay.
And what it is that give you an injection and it replaces any, because what apparently arthritis is bone on bone, and that's where you're getting the ache.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So it basically puts fluid where it should be, what's naturally created is that they replace it, and it lasts up to 3 months. So fingers crossed that works. Wife had it, but it didn't work. It doesn't always work.
Apparently tramadol is a strong painkiller.
Yeah. But
looking at it, it looks like it's like cocodamol. You get hooked on it.
Yes, you can. And that's one of the reasons I changed it were for that.
Yeah.
But I did tell him it wasn't working. It stopped working. But you see, your body gets used to something. You see, it's not, and that's what had happened. Fortunately, because the last thing you want is being hooked on something, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Yeah, I had to. Last time I was hooked on anything, I had to bloody divorce her. But there you go. That's another story, isn't it?
That's quite official, isn't it? Opiate-based meds are transfixed.
Yeah,
that's
don't we?
That's the posh word for what you meant.
Yeah,
transfixed. Yeah, you said nutty slack.
Yeah, because I thought it was for nutty slack stuff. Don't know what you call it.
Anyway, that's my ailment's gone. Apart from having
downers and uppers.
Apart from having dodgy hip, which
is that yours dinging or mine?
Probably mine. But
right, okay.
Anyway, that's all downside. Sharon had injections in my shoulder. Never had an issue with it since.
I want to know how Sharon could have an injection in your shoulder. How does that work?
Why not?
How can she have an injection in your shoulder?
Oh, in my shoulder?
Well, that's what you said.
I said that, but she didn't.
I'm just being a bit pernickety. Well, there's a good word as well, isn't it? Pernickety. Wow. I think I've swallowed a bloody book.
So have you had out on sports scene this week?
I watched the women's rugby. I haven't watched them all. I watched, the home nations, which was quite good. I enjoyed it.
I saw it mentioned on news, but I don't follow it. You see, I don't follow it unless big games.
Let me just think who it was. Just talk, Bobby, because I can't think of what the name I was thinking of. But I'm just going to search it now.
Anyone waiting for Newcastle versus Liverpool
tonight? That is.
Is it? Will you be watching that?
Most probably, yeah. Right. The news today, of course, on the sports front was Tommy Fleetwood winning his first PGA.
Now then,
he's always been closest, Tommy Fleetwood.
Right.
He's never ever won.
I don't watch golf, so is he in, what's his ranking? Do you know what his ranking is?
Is that with an R?
Right.
Oh, right, okay.
Ignore him, folks. You know what he goes on. What?
Ranking in what?
In
the world?
Yes.
World.
Is he up there with top 10 sort of thing?
Yeah, well, I don't know if he's up with the top 10, but he'll be quite high because he's always coming seconds and thirds.
Right.
And fourths, and he plays. I don't know if you know about the Ryder Cup, but he normally plays in the Ryder Cup and wins his matches.
All right.
And like I say, today was his first win on a PGA tour, and I seem to recall on the news it said it was his 166th attempt at winning a PGA tour.
Oh, right. So, well, congratulations.
Yeah,
he deserves it.
It couldn't happen to a better chap. He's cracking. I like him. He's a really nice. He's a bit like what's Justin Rose.
You're right.
He's a nice lad.
Yeah. Well, he deserves it after being.
They both wear their heart on their sleeves. Yeah.
Well, Shannon's not happy about what subject at the minute. If you read that.
Well, that's football. I'm talking about bloody golf.
Well, they mentioned football. We're on sport, you see, aren't we?
Well, somebody said in the thing, didn't they? Oh,
Eon said about
Liverpool and Newcastle.
But anyway,
well, actually, I've got 2 players from Liverpool and 2 players from Newcastle in my fantasy football team.
Right.
So I'm bound to get some points, aren't I?
Well, you should do it. You've got one, yeah.
I'm not having a good week.
So Shannon spoke to Levi this morning, Grandad.
Yeah, it is. I got a message today to say send him an email. So I sent one. Mm-hmm. He hasn't answered it back. I thought it was important, so I sent it straight away.
Right.
Because he can't email me unless he has a reply sheet.
Right.
And I know last week he emailed me 3 times, so he must have used up all the reply sheets I'd sent.
Right. All right. So limited somewhere.
I sent him an email today and waiting for a reply. But yeah, days to do are getting few. We're nearly down to single figures.
We are, but Shannon's in a bad mood. Look, don't like golf. That's even worse. She's in a mood today.
Well, Sharon, quite honestly, I don't give a rat's ass about BKFC. I don't understand it, for one. And I can't understand why street fighting is bloody legal.
Don't take him to heart, Sharon. You know what he's like.
So there you go. That's my take on it.
That's Paul showing his love.
Yeah, it is.
You like that?
No, I do. I like any sport, quite honestly, but it's the ones that stick out.
Yes,
stick out in your mind.
Well, where's Kelsey? Kelsey, I've put out for a bit. We're on countdown, Kelsey. You give us days because I like Kelsey to tell us. 18,
I think.
You've just spoilt it there, haven't you?
No, I said I think.
I'm not telling you. I'm
You
not
know,
telling you
I'm
no.
not.
I'm not
I'm
telling
not.
you no jokes. You'll be bloody giving punchline out.
You ain't got any bloody jokes.
Well, I want Kelsey to tell us. Look,
There
Sharon's
you go.
told us
Sharon's
18.
told us 18.
18. I'm in a mood, is Sharon. Look, I tell you what. Oh, she'd have you, would Sharon? I've met Sharon.
We're not going there, Bobby. You know,
She would.
I'm
Hey,
at that age. I don't.
no, she don't take no prisoners. Don't
Yeah,
Sharon.
I know
She
the
don't take
feeling.
no if a fight broke out, I'd be straight behind Sharon.
Yeah, well, there you go. But yeah, it's like I say, I'm into any sport. I like watching sport,
yeah.
and it's if it's on TV, I'll watch it. I don't watch it on the tube, Teletubby tube or whatever you call this bloody Mickey Mouse affair.
YouTube,
yeah.
You watch it on. Now then, Kelsey, 25 for you, Bobby. I'm keeping him for a week for myself. Oh,
Poor lad won't be able to bloody walk.
hey, we better put him. Let him know. You better let him know. Grandad, tell him to be careful. She'll have you. She'll be throwing you over her shoulder and carrying you off.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cat. Yeah, I think our family will be counting days down, Sharon.
I think we are. Well, I'm saying I think we are. I presume we are because nobody's. I think I'm in. What do you call it when you're in the bad books? I've been sent to Coventry, I think.
Are we surprised, folk? Are we surprised?
Well, I am, but there you go. To tell it truth, Bobby, I don't give a rat's ass.
Well, this is it.
Do you know what I mean?
When there's a family get together, I bet they all go, I'll better tell you about Grandad before we start.
Yeah. When you go to family do's, I'm that guy who gets pissed and dances like an idiot. That's not really true because I don't.
And
I don't get pissed.
Levi's such a gentle lad. He's such a nice lad, isn't he?
Yeah, but you haven't seen him in the dark.
Well, I don't want to see him in the dark.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you know what I mean, on the dark side of life. We're not going there anyway. So
you're right there, Sharon. Life's too short. Grit your teeth and keep smiling.
Hey, you got any teeth to grit?
Well, when Grandad and me smile at the same time, we've got a full set between us.
Do you know? I've got a set of don't know what anybody call them silly things you stick in your face.
Dentures. I've got some.
I've got a set of dentures, and to put it bluntly, I fucking hate them.
I can't wear them.
I can't.
I can't tolerate out like that.
So no. I'd rather look a twat.
I look good with them. I look like Paul Newman. Me, I look really good. But when I take a...
Well, that's a bit of a bugger. He's dead.
But she's in a naughty mood. Oh,
ooh,
right.
That doesn't sound good, does it? Naughty mood. Bad mood is different than a naughty mood.
Now then, Dion Shepherd says, CUFC, Mark Hughes. Who's CUFC?
It could be Chelsea, is it? No. Cambridge United.
I don't know.
I don't know. No idea.
With me, with sport, I watch the big games. You know what I mean? I'll watch all the big games. Like I watched the women's football, the World Cup. Euros this time.
Euros, yeah. World Cups in a couple of years' time.
Oh, it's Carlisle, Dion says.
Is it? Didn't I say Carlisle?
No, you said Chelsea.
Oh, I said Chelsea. And then, okay.
Carlisle, you know.
Well, so somebody's got to support them, I suppose.
I think we get a few from North East, listening in, so be careful what you say.
Yeah, but, they all won't be supporting Carlisle, will they? Most, I presume, will be Sunderland or Newcastle.
Well, maybe.
Because that's where all the hassly bits is, isn't it? I seem to recall. When I was up that way.
There's Middlesbrough up there and all, isn't there?
Yeah. But, we won't talk about Middlesbrough. It's a leftover from Yorkshire, is Middlesbrough. It's
And
a bit.
well,
It's a bit of Yorkshire we didn't want, so we slung
this
it
is it.
across the border.
They nibble edge of Yorkshire all the time, don't
They
they?
did. They took it and buggered it up there.
All did same. They tried to.
Well, all's
This
just
bloody Humberside. Where's there ain't such a place as Humberside?
no,
What's all
there
that
isn't.
about?
No.
Well, it's Yorkshire,
Yeah, you're right.
and that's where they tried to nibble away at there, didn't they?
Well, it lasted for quite a while. Did Humberside?
Well,
Lasted for quite a while, but you know, we got it back. We got East Yorkshire back.
We are the biggest county in the country and the proudest people.
Yeah, and they're trying to make us smaller so that we feel like underdogs to all those.
What about Sayedi on?
Arsey twats down south.
Romans. Shannon's
did they get that far up?
I don't know. There were Vikings and Saxons, weren't there, that invaded? Is that back to Romans? No, is that?
No, I think Romans was well before the. I don't know. But Vikings and Saxons could have come before Romans. Thinking about it, but I don't know. I'm not into history at all.
Sharon's up dipping to the shop while John's settled catching you all in a bit. Right, yes, we'll see you in a bit, Sharon. I hope you get dressed and don't go in dressing gown and slippers.
Yeah, and don't be bloody long. Romans. Yeah, but I thought Romans basically, I know they got up north because they built that big wall to stop the Scots through, didn't they?
Oh, Adrian's.
The Adrian's Wall, yeah. But
why is it though? Why? How come he claimed it?
I don't know. Probably because he was the biggest twat at the time. I don't really know. I don't understand it all. But York was a big Roman settlement or city or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
York was that. That's where we get all these silly names that York's got. You know, like Ebor and.
Right.
Iberacum and all those names, they're all from the Romans. However, have you ever been to York?
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
I grew up going to York as a kid.
Yeah. So have you been down that hole, you know, where they've got the Vikings? Did you go down there?
Oh.
Yeah,
they've got that Viking centre they used to have.
That's the old, isn't it? Viking centre.
Right, I've been in there many times.
Yeah, well, you know, so that shows you that the Vikings was here before the Romans.
Yes.
Because
they're over into York.
York. Because York was a big Viking settlement.
Well, if a lot of the streets tell you that, if you read,
you've only got to look at the streets, you know. But Tom, Dick, and Harry.
You know, York. That's it. Jordic Centre.
Yeah, that's it.
But you know, York's got a lot to do with British history. You know, I mean, it was classed as a second city in England at one point after London. You know. It's been like the capital of the North.
I was talking to, I think I was talking to Kelsey last week or maybe the week before,
right,
about second cities. And, you know, I used to work for Nottingham City Council.
Right.
And in the IT department.
Mm-hmm.
And a bit of useless information that I found out.
Good evening,
Hi, Gilly. A bit of useless information I found out that during the Second World War, the Nottingham big, you know, where all the Guildhall place and all that kind of shit.
Yes.
That was set up as the second centre if London was hit too badly.
All right.
And it was all the rooms was all set out, all the telephones came in and everything came into that building. And then underneath it was all the rooms and that. But I don't think they've ever opened them to the public.
No.
But
No.
I've been in them because I was with the IT people.
Right. That's interesting.
You know, so it's something you don't really know, isn't it? Something you don't.
So that was set up during the war for a
yeah, in case it's an emergency place, in case you know.
Which makes sense to set
that
it up
that
away
twat
from...
with a silly tash, you know, managed to get his ass over here and kick the shit out of us.
Well, they were never going to do it, were they?
No, it wasn't. No, because he was a silly twat. But there you go.
We
still to have the infrastructure in place, and you know, I was always brought up that thinking that Birmingham was the second.
Oh, it's in size. Birmingham is, yes.
No, I was always brought up to think that Birmingham was the second place after London. If London got wiped out or whatever you call it, Birmingham was the place, but it wasn't in the war. It was Nottingham.
No. But
so there you go. Bit of useless information.
Yeah, no, it isn't. It's
that you pick up on your travels. You know, you pick up silly little things, don't you? It's going in my book, Bobby. By the way.
Right, Kelsey. Is he allowed to tell us about it? But growing up, you see, with schools and that, where I am near Leeds, it was obvious we were going to end up in bloody Skipton or York or over that way, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's got history.
Yeah.
But when I'm saying second city, I'm going back long before, you know. I'm going back a couple of centuries. It was a very important place for York. And
well, you know what I mean? If Bibby's not in, is he?
No.
Well, Colchester, down where Bibby is, area. He's not at Colchester, but he's that way. Colchester used to be a big Roman place, you know.
All right.
Apart from London.
Right.
Colchester was that way.
From what I remember, it was a divide. It was like a north-south divide with Vikings and Saxons. Now, if I can remember, even down south with the street names, it reflects the Saxons. You know, you can see in historic towns I'm on about.
Yeah.
Like
no, there's lots of them in there. I mean, you know, I can't think of any off the top of me. Well, you've got the Shambles in York.
In York.
And there's a few little ones around the Shambles that have got silly names.
Yeah. But
like, you know, like Whip Me Top. I don't know what they're called, but there is some really silly names. Like
down south, you've got likes of Oxford and places like that. You know, that'll reflect that, won't they? They'll have similar names. And in history, names are very important, and that's how, you know, a lot of history is defined by...
Oxford and Cambridge have got a road each, haven't they, with name the same?
Right.
I don't know why, but it's just the main drag is called Stip Up a Lit Twat. Anyway,
loads of digs around where they find loads of stuff. Yeah, they dig all the time, don't they?
Yeah, it's, you know, we've got a lot of history in this country. That's the thing.
Well, it's just the thing. It's like you can hear. I'm not going to bring him up, but the yellow fella.
Don't go to that orange fat twat, because
the orange fella is always going on about being the biggest and best, right?
Yeah.
Right. They've got 300 years of history. We've got 2,000.
Yeah.
So straight away,
I've got a T-shirt older than this fucking country.
We've trumped him straight. Trumped him. we've beat him straight away with that one, haven't we?
Yeah, it's in time.
When you've got 2,000 years of history, you've got similar education. So we are an educated race, aren't we?
We are.
Which it sounds racist, does that? It sounds like, oh no, you can't put the countries
Gilly,
down.
what kind of a statement is that? Well, quite honestly.
Gilly.
Looking forward to my own bed tonight. I know that much.
Oh,
whose bed were you in last night?
They've just said they're shattered. Anyway, rumper fool. What are you on about? Hey, is it getting a bit naughty in chat?
Probably. Rumper fool. I think he means Trump.
Oh. Kelsey says, while I was on the Isle of Wight, they discovered the fossils of a new dinosaur.
Yeah, they did.
Did they?
I think they named it after that woman who rode the Atlantic or sailed around the world. Or it was a sailor woman, I think. Can't remember what her name is now.
Now then, good evening, baby.
Evening, baby.
Grandad's just mentioned you. In a nice way, just mentioned
It was actually.
He mentioned your location more than anything.
Yeah.
Down south.
Well, it wasn't your location, baby. I was on about Colchester, and I said, you know,
we were talking north south, weren't we?
That's Bibby's neck of the woods down south way.
Yeah. I hope you're well, mate. Anyway.
I'm not going to answer these.
I was staying at my
I think I'm in a bit of a naughty mood.
And there was more lumps than any woke up with a stiff neck. Gilly, too much information.
Yeah.
You'll set him off.
You will, because I'm in a really funny mood tonight.
And you know, if he sets off, we can't stop him. There's only Kelsey can stop him when he starts. His little frog ears were burning, she says.
Yeah. Anyway, where was we? We were on about the history of the country. You know, we've got it all over, haven't we?
We've
got it everywhere.
How the country itself is defined, and this is before we get to Scotland.
Yeah. And Wales.
Yes, Wales.
Yeah.
And the mainland countries.
Mm.
But yeah, it is interesting if we've got that history, you see, in this country, right across the country. And a lot of it, like you said, the orange fella, he's envious of that. That's why he tries to hook up with Scotland, saying, "Oh, my mum was Scottish." What his mum that was Scottish?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, she didn't do us a favour there, did she?
No, she did the country a favour. She fucked off to America. But there you go.
You need to take that one we've got ruling country with him. Yeah, we did, Dion. We ruled 70% of this globe. Now that was because of British Empire, but British Empire basically weren't very good because we went round the world.
We were naughty
because we were a more intellectual country, which we were. We were up there learning first, Brits, and we were going around the world, that R word and pillage. That's what we were doing, and we were just taking what we want. And natives of other countries, i.e., Australia, and that they were giving them peanuts to take over, and that's how it were. I mean, it's only in the last 30, 40 years that the Queen's given back nations, aren't she? Likes of not
I don't think we ought to go there really, because we haven't given fuck all back. People have taken them back. So no point in going there. And
you've got another. Maybe he's on one with Orange Man and all. Look.
Well, yeah, because he's a dickhead, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? I can't say enough about the fat, useless twat.
He's a mate of Starmers.
Yeah. Well, they should get together and go and jump in the fucking North Sea. Do us all a favour. Get on one of them rubber boats that all these illegal immigrants are bringing over, and get them two stuck on it and send them to France.
Aye.
See how the French like it.
Well, our nearest neighbours, yeah, and they've got no cojones, have they?
Are they our nearest neighbours? Isn't Ireland nearer than?
Well, yeah, outside the United Kingdom, yes.
No, Ireland's not United Kingdom. Northern Ireland is, but Ireland isn't.
Well, if you want to, you're being pedantic now.
No, I'm bloody not.
You are.
All right.
Yeah, and they've no cojones ever. I mean, like you said, Second World War, they folded, didn't they? But they were never going to fold when they got to us.
Yeah, and the other thing about that is they blame us for it.
Oh,
but they blame us.
They've
got no fucking backbone.
Well, I wanted to say that, but I'm not going to swear.
No, I love them really. I bit my tongue there.
Well,
that hurt.
throughout history, we've always been the same. Well, Paul has, hasn't he? He's never changed. I don't think he'll change now.
Yeah, well, I won't. You know, we everybody has their views, don't they?
Of course they
You
do.
know, now,
Of course they do.
you know, I'm all for immigration. I'm not against immigration, but if it's immigration that's done right,
Yes.
that's fine. But if it's illegal and they shouldn't be here anyway, well, we shouldn't. We should just have the gunboats sat outside, just inside the 12-mile limit, and fucking sink the boats as they're coming across.
You try and get into Australia.
Yeah.
I think it's either Canada or New Zealand.
You used to be able to go to Australia for a tenner, you know.
I know, in Windrush back in the 60s. But you try and get in them countries and, you know, they want to know what you can do. They want to know if you've got a trade.
Yeah.
You know, they want to know that you haven't got a criminal past. Why can't we do that? You've got to, if you're going to, let's be honest, Paul, if somebody come to live with you, you'd want to see a reference. You want to see about what they are about, wouldn't you? You won't just say, "Oh, come in and sit down." If you're going to rob me bloody bank and eat me food, would you?
No.
And that's what the bottom.
No, I think you're right, but you know, it's the illegal bit. That's what gets me. The illegal bit.
Yeah.
And everybody, you know, you get all these do-gooders and fucking snowdrops or whatever you call them in the country are all saying, you know, all these immigrants we've got, they're not fucking immigrants, they're illegal immigrants.
Yeah.
They're not refugees, they're illegal immigrants.
I mean, we don't want to go down this road because it's never ending. But
no,
the last thing I'll say is just think about anyone who wants to, you know, defend this, what's happening. Just think about the people that are coming into this country as illegal immigrants. They're young men between 18 and 35. Why? Where is all the women and children? Why? Just think to yourself, why is that happening? There's something wrong there, isn't there? If they come from a war zone or an unsafe place, you know, they can come in, but let's know why we're not getting true immigrants.
Yeah, well, you know, I think we should get off the fact because I might just start blowing up, and when I blow up, it's not a pretty.
It's over when it blows up. You'll just, if it blows up, you'll just see this microphone. I'll be under the table. You know what it's like. I'll be shouting at Kelsey to calm him down.
Yeah.
So
we won't go down the illegal immigrant shit. We'll let somebody come in and sort it out. And I'm not going to say who I think will come in and sort it out, but you know, there is somebody sat in the wings who said he can sort it out. And quite honestly, he's the only one I believe.
Who's that orange man?
No. In our country, not across the pond. You know, he's what he's trying to do across the pond. He's trying to become king. That's what he's trying for.
Right.
Because, you know, we all know that in 3 years' time, he's out. He can't stand again. Because it's against the Constitution.
Oh, is it? Can he only stand twice?
He can only stand twice.
Right.
But you know what Trump's like? He'll fucking change the Constitution and say, no, you can have it as 3, 4, 5, 6 if the people want it.
Right.
And you know that all those dickheads with those big fucking silly hats saying MAGA across them, they're all going to say, yeah, it's great, lovely, it's great, he's done so much for us.
Anyway, listen, Dion's changed its subject there, look.
Dion, I think Liverpool will win tonight. But that's not because, it isn't because of anything. I just think Liverpool will win.
We've got to have a reason.
Well, I think they're better than Newcastle. That's the reason. I don't know.
Evening, Paul. Paul the Hat.
Paul the Hat. Good evening. Yeah, so let's get off this rant about that fat twat and those frog-eating pillocks across the pond and get onto something that's light-hearted. That's a nice pink cup. Where's your big cup that says I'm the boss?
This says I'm boss, but this is white.
No, but it's a bit pinky.
Yeah, that's white. We've both got one. I've got the same one in black. But
well, it's had a lot of hammer, has it then?
I'm a boss today because wife says I can be.
Yeah.
Oh, Dion's Newcastle 2-0. That's what.
Yeah. Well, that's Gilly who's saying 2-0. I hope it is 2-0 because I've got two of my players in the fantasy football league.
Two teams.
In two from Newcastle who are in.
All right.
Who are in my fantasy team. I've also got two from Liverpool, but there are no hopers of Liverpool. They were just there to make the numbers up, if you know what I mean. You only have so much money to spend on fantasy football, and of course I spent most of my money on the better ones, and then so I had to purchase the cheapest shit going. So I've got people in my team from Liverpool who will never play a game in their pub. You know, worth beating peanuts. Anyway.
The weather's been good on Tyneside, Paul. It's been grand today. What's it been like there, Paul?
Well, on Tyneside?
No,
here. It's been red hot here. It's been cracking.
Well,
but it's been like that for nearly a week. Well, we haven't had bad weather.
I haven't been out much this week, but I took wife to hospital this morning. We made a bit of a day at work. She went shopping and we went for something to eat. And absolutely beautiful there. The sky was clear. There was a slight breeze, but it was lovely. Absolutely lovely. Yeah. Claudia and Noxie aren't here tonight, baby lad. Gilly. They're not here. I don't know where they are. They might have had an argument and fallen out. Who knows? No, I don't think they have, but anyway.
Could be a little bit early yet.
Yeah.
They sometimes do come in towards the end.
Yeah, it's been a grand day. Have you had a good week all round, have you?
Yeah, it's been nice all week.
All right.
It was a bit clouded over a couple of mornings, but once the sun got breaking through, you know, it was great.
Don't you bother with that garden you've got there?
Yeah, I go and sit out and have a coffee in the back.
Right.
But no, you know, I don't do it every day, but I take a book out and I'll probably read a chapter and then, you know, get bored and come back in. Find something else to bore my head off with.
Are you not one that can read a book cover to cover then?
Well, I can, but I try not to.
Right.
You know?
Why is that?
Because it can take me all bloody day. I can't be sitting there all day.
Oh, right. You don't like doing it. We don't like it when you've. Well, I like that. You see, I'm a big reader, but I don't tend to do it as much as I used to.
You know, if I was on holiday, it'd be a different thing because I'd be getting on the old sunbed or what you call them at side of the pool. I could get a book and I could lay there all day and read it because you've got somebody who's, hey, garçon, bring me a bloody beer. You know, snappy.
But I'm one of them, you know, that can read book twice, not straight away.
Well,
I can read a book and pick it up 12 months later and think, oh,
funny enough, you know, I've been going to bed a little bit. I don't know why, but I've been going to bed a little bit earlier than I normally do. I usually go to bed about 12 to 1 o'clock.
Right.
That's my normal time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, lately I've been going at 10:30, and I have a telly in my bedroom, you know, so I switch the telly on and then you look to see what's on and it's all out of shit. So I went on to, I think it was Friday night, I went on to BBC iPlayer and looked at the series and there was, I don't know if you remember, but there was a series called Our Girl.
Right.
Can you remember that one where she was in the army?
A young lass from soap operas who used to.
Yeah. Well, I thought, I'll watch this because I missed some of them, and I used to like it. So I started watching it on Friday night, Friday night, went to bed at 10:30, and I'm turning over at 3:30 going to sleep because I've watched three bloody chapters of this Hour Girl.
You get up and stuff.
But it's good. I'm enjoying it. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it looks like, from chat, it looks like it's been warm everywhere.
Yeah, I think it has.
We've had a good...
I think it's gonna piddle it down a bit this week. Not a lot.
Well, last couple of days here, it's threatened to. It's threatened to, but it's never happened.
I think it's more up northy way, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, when I say north way, down to about Scarborough area for the rain. And it's not heavy shit. It's just going to be off and on stuff, apparently. Allegedly. According to Carol, anyway, it is.
Oh, Carol?
Carol Kirkwood on BBC Breakfast.
Oh, I don't watch that BBC Breakfast.
No, I don't.
Oh, them two, you know, them two on that coloured girl and that him who's presenting.
I like Charlie, but I can't do with Naga. She gets up my neck.
They're in news at the minute, them two, because they say they've fallen out.
Well, I'm not surprised because she's a twat. But there you go.
That's one of the reasons that the people who work with her are complaining.
Well, she always has a snidey comment towards Charlie. Always. You know, Charlie will say something and he'll act a bit silly because he can act silly. You know, when he doesn't know something, he can make it up. And she'll take the piss, basically.
Right.
But, you know, I don't like her. I never have liked her. But they're not on every day or, you know, No, they only do 2 or 3 days and then you have another couple come on.
Right.
They do 2 or 3 and then you have another couple come on. So it's not the same people. But it's normally the same weather.
Right.
So Carol Kirkwood is normally on Breakfast, unless she's on holiday at the time. But I do like Carol.
Don't Peter Levy work for him anymore?
Yeah, Peter Levy's with the BBC.
Was he still with them?
Yeah, he's up in...
he's in regional, isn't he?
Yeah, he's...
Is it Look North?
I don't know what they call it. It's Look Bloody Idioty. Yeah. You know, when I've had the TV on and I've got up to go and make a copy or something, and then as I'm pouring the copy, I can hear it saying, and now the local news from Peter Levy, and I fucking run through and straight over, switch it straight over, forget me coffee. That's it. Can't do with a man.
He's just one of those.
Well, he's a total twat.
Well, ex-wife met him, you know, and she says he were a lovely fella.
Yeah, it would be, yeah. If he was 6 foot under, it'd be great. You want to throw him in the Albert Dock where he lives? Yeah. So.
Oh, is he a Liverpool? He's in Liverpool.
No, he's in Hull.
Is he an Albert Dock in Hull, is it?
Albert Dock, yeah.
Oh, Albert, yeah, he's in Albert Dock. There's an Albert Dock in Liverpool as well, isn't there?
Well, there's one in Hull. You know, we have quite Princes and, you know, we have loads. You know, you've got to remember we were a big fishing port.
Yes, I can imagine, like, there's like Grimsby and Hull and places like that they've got a lot of history, haven't they?
Yeah.
Because of the ports and that.
But Hull had a lot of what do you call them now? What have I just said? Docks.
Docks, aye.
Yeah.
Yeah, they must have.
And I mean, they still have got a lot of docks, but there's a lot of them that have gone.
Yeah.
You know, now I think we had one called Prince's Dock.
Right.
And now it's called Prince's Quay because it's a big shopping thing.
Right. Yeah. Industry dies off, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, fishing industry is gone.
Yeah.
You know, it's history. It's not here anymore. We don't. The fish now is across the river on the Yellow Belly side. They have all the fish coming into their port.
Yeah. This fishing wars. Who can fish where?
They used to be, didn't they? Yeah.
But
there we go. You know,
it's all doom and gloom tonight.
Yeah, well, Kelsey says there's a few Albert Docks in England. It's for Queen Victoria's husband, but it's no good for him. No good for him, Kelsey, love. He's bloody dead.
Queen Victoria.
What is he going to do with them?
Well, look at when Charles took over. Everything with Elizabeth on had to be, you know.
Well, that's normal. That's normal. What happens when the monarch changes?
Well, Royal Mail and everything, didn't it? And there's money. But yeah.
Well, yeah, but because the monarch changed, you know, everything changes when the monarch changes.
Yeah, but
the post boxes won't change. If there's a new postal box, it'll come up with his cipher on it. But they won't be pulling Elizabeth's post boxes and changing them to Charles.
No.
Or, you know, anything like that.
No, because you still see Victoria stuff about
of course you do. So, you know...
and this is what the Americans hate. They hate that, you know, that history we've got.
Yeah, you're right.
Hate that. But where we can turn around and say, well, I live in a terrace house, it's over 100 years old. They're shaking their head going, oh, that must be historic. It's a bloody terrace house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they
built.
because they haven't got that history, have they? You know, but what we've done good in this country over the years is we've been very good at recording things. Yeah. That's why we've got the history. We've been very good. And an example is, you know, as monarchs, as they've gone down through the history, we've kept what is it? What would you say? That we've kept reminders of it, haven't we?
Yeah, Kelsey, I agree with you, love. It's great that. I like that comment. I love it. You know, there's when you think about it.
Yeah.
If you go into, I don't know, Epping Forest or the Black Forest or, you know, all these places, there's bound to be some trees in there that are older than America.
Well, oh yeah, of course there will be.
You know,
I mean, a tree can live for hundreds of years.
Well, I don't know but that tree in Robin Hood tree, I can't remember where it is now. But the Robin Hood tree, that's more than 200 years old.
Yeah. Well, there'll be bloody tortoises old in America, won't there?
Well, yeah,
they live old, over 100 years.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Even Tom.
This is one thing that they can't get their head round about the Brits, you see. America was a spastics, and Australia was our criminal. Oh, he's on about deportation, isn't he?
I don't know, because I can't see. Oh, right.
Maybe. He's on about deportation while we got shut.
Yeah.
Which we did, didn't we?
I don't think we sent them to across the pond, though, did we? I know we sent them to Australia for being naughty and pinching a slice of bread or whatever, or a hanky. I think America was more.
They built themselves up more than
they went on their own accord.
Yeah.
Basically, because, like Bibi says, they were dickheads.
But that when they sent them to Australia, you know, on boats, records show that only 50% of them died because it took 6 months to get there.
Yeah. They used to chuck them overboard and still get paid.
Yeah. 50% would die because of malnutrition or whatever it was, sea salt poisoning. Terrible.
Like a vitamin C.
But you can go somewhere in this country and see records of that. Can Trump dig them records out? He can't dig out that, can he?
Well, he couldn't dig out a fucking Elvis record, could he? He's a dickhead. What's happened to your camera, mate?
Right, it's the brightest.
Wow. Oh, God. We're at a disco now, look. Oh, get in.
Is that better?
No, it looks fucking orange. You look like that fat twat. Yeah, that's better. That's okay. We'll live with that.
But this is what, and it really grinds on him. That's why he goes on about my history is Scotland, and it goes back blah blah blah.
Yeah.
No, his mum left Scotland, and when she had him, they says we're not having you back, lass. You're gonna have to stay there now. We're not having you're not bringing him with you.
You're not bringing that nutcase. But there you go.
I think his father, he's not an American.
Most of the Americans aren't fucking Americans, are they?
I think his father's from somewhere like Austria or somewhere daft like that. We're both immigrants anyway.
We're all immigrants.
Who are?
The Americans.
Oh yeah. Oh, unless you're
unless you're
Native American.
Native, but all these who stand there saying, we don't want all these immigrants here. Well, they're fucking immigrants.
Yeah. Well, actually, they took over the Native Americans.
Thinking about that, we're descended from immigrants as well. So Well,
no, look, we all. If you go back far enough, we're all from Africa. That's where we all come from originally. And you're going back, thousands of years. With when we weren't humane, we were bloody animals. But but like they, Christopher Columbus discovered America.
Do you know? I think a Viking did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was one of my
your ancestors.
One of my ancestors.
Well,
but what was that Viking guy who built the big Viking ship way back? Thor Heyerdahl or somebody like that.
Right.
And he proved that this Viking ship could sail to America.
Right.
With only basic skills and sails, no engines, nothing like that.
Right.
And it was a replica. They built a replica.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a long time ago. I might have got it wrong, but it's a long time ago. But I can remember him saying, because there is records that say the Vikings were in, raping and pillaging in America.
Right.
So, I don't really know.
It's very similar history to Australia. They took over the land. They pushed the natives out. I mean, most of the natives of Australia live in the centre of Australia. Most of Australia is on the coast, and all the Aborigines are pushed away into the.
But that's quite honestly, again, that is like a lot of our empire.
Yeah.
We did exactly the same.
Oh, we did
it. We built up the places and did it in our own image and said, this is how school should look and this is how your court should look and all that kind of shit. And then we put it on them and said, that's what you're going to do.
Why do the Americans read your rights when they arrest somebody and they're very similar to the British, the English? Because they copied even that. They copy everything from us. But the problem was that they invaded America. They pushed the Native Americans into the mountains, and then because it were, as you say, rape and pillage. Because there was guilt involved in the turn of the last century, they gave the land to the Native Americans and says you can live there rent free. Well, it was their bloody land to start with. Yeah. That's what they did to the natives, which is terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But you've got history doesn't teach the world anything, does it? Because quite honestly, you've got exactly the same thing happening at this moment in time in the Middle East. Exactly the same thing. You've got some fat twat who believes that he's right and he wants their country and they're wrong.
Yeah.
Nobody looks at history and says, oh shit, that was a mistake. I don't think we should go down that path. Well, let's try a different path.
It's same with Russia and Ukraine.
Yeah, he's another one. He's another fucking dickhead.
You can't just walk in and take over. Anyway, that's politics, isn't it?
But it's a bit like our country when we started losing the empire.
Mm-hmm.
We still tried to push above our weight. You know, we're a little poxy country. We've got an army of what, 80,000 troops.
Yeah.
We're not.
No.
And yet we're trying to push, you know, our agenda or whatever it is. And that's the same thing with the US, not the US, with Russia.
Yeah.
They're just a nobody.
No.
If there was something good, they'd have taken.
I mean,
they'd have taken whatever
Ukraine.
it is, Ukraine, in the first week.
Yeah.
But they're not that fucking good.
Anyway,
No.
Paul, listen, we've come to an end again.
Yeah.
We've put the world to rights there.
We have, and I've only ranted once or twice. I think I've done really well tonight.
And if we've said anything wrong or upset you, or you disagree, don't come to me, go to Paul.
Yeah, people. So we've enjoyed your company, and
yes, we have.
I think I've said hello to everybody who actually showed in the chat, and it's been a nice hour. It's a bit more than an hour, but yeah, it's been a nice hour.
It does.
And I'm going to let Bobby say his bits, and then I'll just remind people.
I'll just thank everybody for jumping on. It's lovely to see. We're like a little family on a Monday night. We meet up, and you all join in, which we like. We like you too. And those that listen, just come and listen. You're welcome to listen, and I'll just give you guys who never type and just listen a big shout out, because I'm sure you're lovely people. And we'll be back next Monday for the same. You know, any subject you want us to cover, just send either me or a message.
Put it in the chat. You know, you know how easy that I bite. So just put it in the chat. It's easy peasy.
And no winding him up, because I like to do that. Right, and I'll pass
anyway, people. So thank you for turning up. I do appreciate it, and I do enjoy the hour that I'm talking bollocks and stuff like that. You know, I do enjoy it. So from me, it's a good night. From Bobby, it's a good night. It's a live long and prosper. Take care.
Have a great week, folks.
See you next week. And I'm back on Sunday night, 7 o'clock.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.